introduction, Komecranes serve as a global leader in the lifting industry, and they are well known for setting high standards in safety, automation, and material handling efficiency. Their solutions are widely used in industries such as manufacturing, logistics, and heavy engineering. The main objective of our visit is to observe and gain exposure to their advanced manufacturing ecosystem. This visit allows us to understand how modern lifting equipment is produced using a combination of technology, engineering expertise, and systematic process. During our assessment, we mainly focus on assembly line operation where various crane components are assembled, as well as their specialized hosting technology. We also observe the quality control process in carry out to ensure that each product meets international safety and performance standards. Overall, the presentation will be provide a comprehensive overview of the Komecranes facilities. We will highlight their intelligence lifting solution and also share visual evidence from our visit to support our discussion on their manufacturing process.
The objective of this site visit is to gain a deeper understanding of Komecranes' logistical framework and the production process of specialized lifting equipment. During the visit, we aim to observe, monitor, and record the sequential phase involved in crane assembly and component fabrication. In addition, we want to analyze how advanced automation systems and digital monitoring technologies are used to ensure high precision, efficiency, and safety in the final product.
Hi guys, my name is Eddie. I will present about the company background of this industry called Komecranes. Komecranes has been a key player in industry for a long time, having been established locally on April 30, 1984. However, their most significant milestone happened recently in 2020 when Komecranes acquired full ownership of Visit MEC. This was a major turning point because it solidified their position as one of the largest lifting equipment providers in Southeast Asia. This merger combined Euro technology with strong local manufacturing capabilities. In terms of their footprint in Malaysia, their operations are quite extensive here. Their main headquarters is located in Petaling Jaya, Selangor. However, to support this industry across the country, they have established many branches in key industrial zones like Penang at the north of Malaysia and Johor at the south of Malaysia. Additionally, the Komecranes operate a crucial regional hub for shared service in Klang, known as Komecranes Material Handling Malaysia. This network allow them to maintain their status as a leader in the material handling and heavy engineering industries. Moving on their business philosophy, Komecranes operate under the slogan, Komecranes move what matters. They are global leader in material handling solutions, serving a broad range of customers across multiple industries, from port to manufacturing plants. Their core industrial offerings fall into three main categories. The first one is service maintenance for maintenance and support. Second, support, supplying essential component. And the third is the equipment itself, providing the heavy machinery for the cranes. Finally, their benchmark for success is defined by everyday improvement to breakthrough at moments that matter most. This means they focus on continuous daily improvement to ensure reliability when their customer need it the most.
Manufacturing processes of Komecranes company. So for the first stage, they started by design and engineering. So this company do customization where they design the cranes based on specific needs of customers and they're using standard core components for flexibility. Then they also do in-house development. So key electrical and mechanical systems like motors, drivers, software for optimal performance. Then we go to second stage, which is component manufacturing. So this company really consider about precisions. So they will do precision cut for steel parts, and components like gears and motors are manufactured with high accuracy. Then for the third stage, they do assembly and integration. For welding and assembly parts, the precision cut steel parts are welded and assembled into the final crane structure. Then the smart features that they have technology like sway control, target positioning, and protected areas are integrated for safer and more efficient operation. For the fourth step, they do testing and quality. So they have systematic testing, where rigorous testing occurs at every stages, including for motors and gearboxes to ensure reliability. Then these company have their industry focus, which they have deep understanding on specific industry processes like metals, like metal productions to inform the design for extreme conditions like heat and dust. So for the final step, which is smart factory integration. So Komecranes company utilizes Visit MEC and integrated systems to provide a complete picture of operations and enhancing quality and flexibility. So here we can see how the manufacturing processes are really be conducted. So they started by unloading the materials, then they will do cutting, sandblasting, primer, and then they will do assembly. And then they will go by tacking, and they will make sure to do visual inspections on the products. And to make sure that the product looks good, they will do painting. And then they will do assembly again and do testing to make sure it is well functioned and safe to use. And only that, if it passed the testing, they will do delivery and installation.
Okay, for the design concept, overhead traveling cranes, there are three types. There is single girder crane, double girder crane, and overhang crane. For the overhead traveling cranes are widely used in industry application to handle heavy loads efficiently and safely. Their design depends on load capacity, operating condition, and required safety standard. There are three general design concepts. The main focus on Komecranes is on static strength and stability. Static checks are performed under all relevant load cases, including the dead weight of the structure, the rated load with the dynamic factor, and initial loads caused by acceleration and decelerating during crane operation. The design also considers queuing or off-center loading, wind loads where applicable, and safety or emergency conditions such as braking and buffer impacts. All require FEM loads combination are prepared for both static and fatigue analysis. The second one is welded and bolted joint checks. The purpose is to ensure that connection in the crane's structure are strong and reliable. These joints are critical because they are transfer loads between structure members. Therefore, the design checks include weld size, weld type, bolt grade, and also the bolt arrangement to make sure they can safely withstand static loads, dynamic effects, and repeated loading without failure or loosening. So, for the third is severity checks. This is focused on how the crane performed during the normal operation. Serviceability checks ensure that deflection, vibration, and overall movement of the crane are within acceptable limits. This is important to maintain the smooth operation, accurate loads positioning, and operate comfort, while also preventing long-term structural damage. Finally, after all this, is all design calculation and results are verified and documented. This includes the load cases, stress result, material certificate, weld procedure, safety factors, and compliance with standard. The design is will be reviewed by a quality engineer or the manager, and a final report is to submit to DOSH for approval.
Insurance. This slide explains Komecranes quality assurance system, which focus on doing things right the first time. The company follows a clear quality policy and objective that guide all operation and decision making. All work processes are supported by documented procedures and which are managed through systems such as the Malaysia Quality Intranet and the Alfresco document management system. To ensure employee capability, Komecranes emphasize training and competency development using the LMS systems and the People Center platform. Regular audit and review are conducted to check compliance and performance. And in addition, corrective and preventive action known as CAPA along with risk assessment are used to identify problem early and prevent recurrence. All of these elements support continuous improvement across the organization.
Moving on to their product and service portfolio. One of the most important things to note, highlighted in red at the top, is that they service any brand. It doesn't matter if they own or the competitor makes the equipment. Komecranes have the capability to handle all cranes. Their core service included first, crane inspection and maintenance, the second, consultation service, and the third, crane modernization, which help extend the lifespan of all the equipment. On the left, we have the DMAC product line, the DVR, which is the hoist that lifts the heavy object up and down, which is designed for high efficiency and productivity. And the other is the KBK. This is the race system for the hoist. The KBK is their famous light crane system, often used for lighter load and flexible flow.
Problem occurred. So there are two problems occurred in manufacturing process of Komecranes company. So the first one is performance and durability issues. So Komecranes crane drum experienced premature where because of a design problem, because the wire rope exerted too much pressure on a drum made from a soft material, reducing its expected lifespan below contract requirements. Then the second one is product liability and quality risk. So Komecranes' own formal risk disclosures note that the company can be subject to product liability claims, including those related to design defects, manufacturing defects, failure to warn, and legacy issues. So, like older materials like asbestos, which are typical in heavy industrial manufacturing businesses.
We proceed for safety information like saving behavior in Komecranes. First, before starting any work, complete risk review. Make sure that all protection and controls are in place. Second, confined spaces. Never enter a confined space unless you have a specific work permit and also been trained, authorized to do so, have a confirmed pre-task rescue plan developed. Mobile equipment. Do not separate mobile equipment unless properly trained and certified on the specific unit. Remain a safe distance during operating. For lifting and rigging, follow a lift plan, specific work instruction. During perform the lifting and rigging with certified equipment that you are trained for. Never work under a suspended load. During driving, make sure the vehicle is in a good condition. Comply with all traffic laws. Practice defensive and economic driving, such as forklift and lorries. Machinery, keep hands and limbs away from rotating machinery and moving parts. Do not operate equipped with missing multi-function interlocks and also guard. Never override safety devices and use appropriate tools. For health and well-being, take care of your health. Seek support early if concerned about health. Bullying and harassment will not be tolerated in Komecranes. Working with energy, lockout, tag out, and try out
all the equipment prior to perform any work. They energize, verify the log, OT, and check at the energy source and test at the point of any work. Working at heights, use a real platform intended to the purpose. Inspect the equipment prior to use. Wear fall protection such as harness. Isolate and mark the work area and block the movement area during the working. For safety information to the planet and saving behaviors, resources efficiency to minimize waste. First, you need always to consider material efficiency, always aim to minimize the source of product, always prioritize using excess material, always reduce the number of hazardous material used in products. Energy efficiency and emission saving, always shut down all the energy consumed equipment and appliances when not in use. Always practice economic driving and optimize route planning. Regularly check and repair compressed air leaks. And last is always consider the energy efficiency of the purchases. So this is the safety commitment in Komecranes. So they state the goal, always state the goal, and our way of working in Komecranes so that workers will be reminded to be in safety and follow the rule regulation in the Komecranes. So we proceed to the next slide.
Element of IR 4.0, this slide highlight the element of Industry 4.0 applied by Komecranes. First is the Internet of Things, or IoT, where cranes are equipped with sensors to monitor usage, condition, and performance in real time. Next is robotic automation and smart features. Komecranes use smart automated guided vehicle or AGVs with lithium-ion batteries to support fully electric and unmanned horizontal transport. Another element is over-the-air or OTA updates. The X-Series crane can receive software update through the Smart Connect app, allowing new features to be added without physical modification. Lastly, artificial intelligence is used to enhance safety and efficiency. Features such as hook centering, snag prevention, and follow me functions are enabled through the automated control system.
Finally, let's look at Komecranes' sustainability agendas. As you can see from the colorful grid on the left, Komecranes has aligned their business strategy with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This means they are committed to global standards for a better future, focusing on areas like good health, clean energy, and responsible consumption. Their sustainability agenda is built on 4 key pillars. And the first pillar is safety first. Their top priority is to deliver safe and secure material handling solution. This aligns with their goal of ensuring good health and well-being for everyone who use their machines. The second pillar is the environment. They are committed to the planet by aiming to enable a decarbonized and circular world. This means they are reducing carbon emission and designing products that can be reused or be recycled again. And the third pillar is people and culture. They strive to create a fair, inclusive, diverse, and engaging working environment. This speaks to their goals regarding gender equality and reducing inequalities within the workplace. And the last pillar is the governance. Finally, they operate with integrity by expecting high ethical standards in everything they do.
So, for the discussion that can be made through this site visit to Komecranes company is that the first is safety observations. So, we observe that the PPE usage enforced like helmet, vest, glove, and boots. And they also have the walkways, safety signage, and emergency exit routes. Then the hazard that we identified for the mechanical, they have moving crane, bridges, and gears. For the fault risk, the worker work at height on crane runways. And for the ergonomic parts, they do manual handling on heavy components. So for the control major scenes, they have machine guarding, fall protection, and lift aid. They also do the pre-use inspection checklist, and they have preventive maintenance schedule and defect tagging. So the key takeaway that we got from this site visit is that strong safety system reduce risk and ensures reliability operations.
For the conclusion, the site visit to Komecranes provide a clear understanding of how OSHA principles are applied in real industry operation. The company demonstrates a strong safety culture through proper PPE, hazard identification, and strict adherence to procedure. Effective engineering and administrative control help minimize mechanical, electrical, ergonomic, and fall hazards. Overall, the visit emphasized that consistent safety practice not only protect workers but also improve equipment reliability and operational efficiency. That's all from us. Thank you.